And we are live. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Caulfield Park. As we just turn our microphone levels just down a touch. That's a lot better. Phil Crowder, how you been?
Yeah, good, thanks, Big Bad Pete. Thanks for inviting. I've been invited up here to have a look a couple of times. First opportunity to come up. Must say I'm very impressed with the playing surface.
Goes okay, doesn't it?
No, a bit. Yeah, very true. And don't mind the coloured blue on the carpet either. So that was done for specific reasons. So I've been told, Pete. Definitely better pleasing on the eye, and you can certainly see that is the case. Very impressed looking around with the big large fan, the lighting, with 4 lights on each pole as well, the big circular fans which will kick in during the warmer months, and then I'm looking at the setup for the live streaming, Pete. Looks as though cameras at the end of pretty well every rink by the looks of it. How many rinks have they got?
8 rinks. So match on track at the moment is City Memorial from Warrnambool.
Yes.
And Tally
Garutna, yes, correct. So we can see there that Tally are up 5-4. So some good teams there. I see that there's a team from Mount Eliza, Dandenong, to say a few, Clayton, of course.
A lot of familiar faces, Phil.
There are a lot. Well, particularly if you do the little circuit on the Vic Open and places like that as well. See the great Ray Jansen is here as well. Played him in the over 60s. Up on the Murray, seems like only a few months ago. So sorry for the delay, folks. We're just looking at trying to get a few things up and running, and we're still sort of manipulating as we go, but we're fairly close, I believe, Pete. So a little bit of an amphitheatre here, isn't it, with your tennis, and I can see that they've got pickleball courts being built out there as well.
Pickleball looks no worries, Phil.
Yeah. Well, you keep telling me it's huge, Pete.
It's the new sport, Phil.
It's bigger than Ben-Hur.
So, folks, we're just catching up with. We can see a score change, which will just update. So, Tally had just gone up 6. Still the first set.
Yeah, I just noticed they haven't changed the number of ends. Oh, ends. Let's have a look, Pete, because that's fairly important in this.
Oh, correct.
So 4 ends. So sets play, folks, and then 1 end shootout, basically, if there's 1 set each. So, Pete, this is the finals, is it? The state
finals, last 16.
Last 16.
I'm pretty sure 2 go through.
Oh, here goes an upshot. Here we go. Oh, very close. Actually, probably maybe takes out his own. There's a few pink bowls there, Pete. You have to be pretty sure of yourself to have bowls that stand out like that. And if you keep bowling like that, well then, by all means, go for it.
Well, I can tell you the team. We'll just run the team just across the bottoms, just so you got an idea, folks, who's in and who's not. So we'll go through the 16 teams in alphabetical order there. Now, I'm unaware of any changes, so...
well, there we go.
So Burwood districts. So there's City Memorial there. It's Dossier, which O'Rourke and Wells. See some familiar names there from Clayton. Also Colac, Croydon, Dandenong. Of course, the Drysdale Club down on the Bellarine Peninsula.
Yes.
Geelong Eastern Park, just down on the foreshore there.
Pete, is there anywhere you haven't been?
I just know, Heathmont. I think Lucas plays at Heathmont, doesn't he?
Yes,
pretty
but
sure.
He's not there. And
Kringle.
there's the Kringle boys, the Adams family, so to speak.
Mitcham.
And Mount Eliza. So a couple from down on the peninsula, the great Mike Pearce, Dale Verhagen and Nick Wallace.
Not a bad team there. There's Tallarootna.
Yes. Side bottom. There you go. A couple of names there.
Now I had to keep the sky cam at one end because
Yes.
side bottom is too tall.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would have been handy in the ruck for Geelong yesterday.
No, I played him in the over 60s a couple of years ago. Lovely gentleman. Had been apparently out of the sport a bit, came back in. Did very well. We had a real ding-donger, I must admit. Very true. Let's see what he does here.
So an overhead view.
Okay, so he's narrowed it up. The whole idea was to come on, but yeah, unfortunately, no good. So I'm assuming the pink only based on the Tallarootna shirts where there's a little bit of what appears to be the pink or the burnt or orange, whatever colour you're calling it, is probably theirs. But we'll find out in a minute. Been busy trying to get things up and running. So we'll get a better idea certainly on the next end. Very true. Doesn't, yeah, just comes onto it. Doesn't want to move it too far. There we go.
There you go, Phil. There's the emblem of Tallarootna.
Very good. So the call is 2 down at the minute. Mentioned that they have the back bowl. Interesting, still coming down on his forehand. Could have possibly looked coming the other hand, or he could have sat on something if he's slightly heavier. Let's see which way he comes. Might be turning it inside out. Let's just wait. No. No, still coming the wider side. So he was looking for the bear jack. Probably depend on where their bowls were behind. They did have the bowl behind. An option could have been coming the other hand and actually sitting the shot bowl out, or coming in off jack. Would have been possibly greater numbers, but then I think jack mightn't have gone out to their back bowls behind.
So they'll take 2 there.
Nah, it's 2 sets. This is still the first set. But I don't know why they've got 5 ends. 5 ends down, but this is the first end of the.
So let's just have a look. That's the 5th end. 5 ends down. Tallarootna up 8-4. first set. Good bowl there.
Well, I have that 8-4 fill, so I'll just make the adjustment there.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And that's 5 ends too, while you're at it. Okay, so not overly wide. So you're sort of bowling inside the peg by the looks of it. That's probably a good metre out. Could have afforded to, if anything, have erred on the heavier.
I'm doing it now, so that's rig 6.
Here they come now.
Rig 6. Yeah, I've got it.
Close.
All right, other matches, folks, I can tell you Colac is up against Dandenong 7-4. I can tell you Geelong, at the moment, I believe, are leading 1-0. Could be a second set there, and I think Clayton are holding the first set.
Give them more grass now.
Oh, here we go. So, Clayton, yes, Clayton took the first 9-4. Burwood Districts in rink 3 took the first 6-3 against Drysdale. Mitcham took the first 5-1 against Mortlake. Kringle went down to Whittlesea 8-5, and Heathmont just a nice little advantage there of 16-3 against Croydon. Wow.
Hang on. Yep, got that. Hang on. Hang on. Yep. 7-4.
And Phil, you're familiar with the BPL Cup rules. Can you go through it for a couple of the listeners?
Am I?
Well,
we are. There's two sets, and if they're a set all, there is just a one-end playoff as well. So I'm just looking to. I should know. Is it 5 or 6 ends, Pete?
pretty sure 6 ends.
6 ends. That makes sense because we still have Mandalizer out there playing. I think they've just changed theirs over, and that will be after the 6th end. So there you go. So pretty well everyone's into their second set at the minute. So it doesn't matter how much you go down or how much you win by in the first set, as long as you get the second set. And of course, if you win the first set, then you can even get a tie, and that's enough to go through as well. So if you get one set each, then there's the one end shootout, as I call it, and it's
With all players,
pretty cutthroat, to say the least. So almost the good thing is that, if you're losing your first set, you can afford to have a few, drives, get it out of your system, but understand that you've got to knuckle down for the second set. So it's no biggie if, of course, the people have not won the first set. There's that second opportunity, which is somewhat similar to what you used to do with the state events for the singles and things like that as well, which was different world sets play. But the whole idea is to get matches done pretty quickly, make it entertaining and interesting, and that it certainly is.
Right, so we've gone into the second set here.
I think we've just got a couple more results in from the first one. So we see Mount Eliza got up 7-2 over Altona. We saw Colac got over Dandenong 7-4. Geelong Eastern Park went down to Clayton 4-9. Burwood District up over Drysdale 6-3. Tallyarupna, as we mentioned earlier, versus City Memorial. That's the one we're watching here. Tallyarupna up 8-4. Won the first set. As I mentioned, Mount Eliza up over Altona 7-2. Then we had Mitcham against Mortlake. Won the first set 5-1. Kringle down to Whittlesea 5-8. Playing against the great Ray Jansen, gentleman that he is. And Heathmont up over Croydon 16-3. So they're the first sets as far as round one is concerned. They're only pretty well into, a lot of them, probably the earliest they're into is their second ends as I look out across the green. Well, or the blue, as I should call it now.
It is. It is the blue, isn't it?
It is the blue, not the green.
It's magnificent.
But yes, running very true. I haven't actually looked at timing it at all, but it's well over 16, I'd suggest. 16 and a half, I've just been told. Very, very true. Ditch rink slightly different, but the rest very, very true. But that happens with every ditch rink. Of course, tightening the surface from the gutters, so you generally find your rink 1, and in this instance, way over rink 8. You'll pretty well find that they'll run slightly faster because the tension is, particularly being a fairly new surface as this one is now. Plenty of sunlight, no need for the lights, and if they do need the lights, well, there's 4 of those, so if anything, overkill, but you can't have too much lights, particularly when it involves bowls. There'd be no shadows, lights are pointing up, reflecting back off the surface, which is excellent. See the great buffet out there? Just decided to wave in his usual friendly fingered manner.
And Phil, you've been a couple of tournaments over the last couple of days? No?
Went up to Benalla, actually, with Darren Mathers, but met a lot of people up there playing there in their footy day. Holiday was great, across 4 rinks. 2 artificial needle punches, 2 grass, very friendly country atmosphere up there. But there were plenty of other competitions running on AFL. Grand final day. Any surprises there as far as you were concerned, Pete, as far as the AFL?
Oh, jeez, a bit shocked, Phil.
I ended up mowing the lawn, to be honest.
Yes.
I had a care factor.
Three-quarter time we called it. Just.
I think most people would have called it at 3/4 time.
Went back out to the barbecue and geared up for the day.
Just have a quick look across so we can look. That looks like Dandenong are up 2-0. Out there, I'm just trying to see GP. Let's have a look. Geelong Eastern Park up over Clayton 3-0. Burwood District up 3-0 over Drysdale. City Memorial, and that's the one we're watching here at the moment, are up 2-0 at the minute. Need to turn that around, of course, losing the first set. Mount Eliza are down 2-0 to Altona. Mount Eliza winning the first set over there. Kringle are down 0-4. So they're in a little bit of strife, remembering, of course, they lost the first set to Whittlesea with a great Ray Jansen. And then over there I can see Heathmont at the minute are up 2-1 over Croydon. So having a chat to the players, Pete, word is very, very true. It's a matter of getting your line. Once you get your line right, it's just all about your weight. So it usually takes a bit of a while, but it's fair to say moving into the second set, everyone should have pretty well made those type of adjustments.
And again, folks, for the next 2 rounds we'll be on Facebook and YouTube. We've just had some minor technical problems that will get us across the line on the next one. We're here fairly early this morning, just setting up all the...
Well, you were here early enough, Pete.
All the connections.
Weren't you?
Dilly camp to you, Phil.
I had to find a car park over at the other side with the tennis club, Pete. So it looks as though good lot of social bowls out there with a couple of greens as well. So the members out there while inside. It's the advantages having this. Looking at a slide up shot. Yes, good shot. Hits it. See what the result is. Still in play.
Might have sent it out, Phil. You can see them.
Well, they're the double lines by the left foot.
Yeah.
And you can see it out there. So they declare the head. Now that we've got all organised, Pete, we'll focus on these bowls for everyone. Nice shot there. You can see the rink next door, the Mount Eliza team playing against Altona.
Right, we'll just cross over.
Be a good battle there with the Mount Eliza and Altona. Dave McKinnon playing against the great Mike Pearce. And I see Mr. Joyce there, also playing for Altona. Played against him in the triples. Vic Open final for the men's triples. So he's there, sitting on the sidelines, ready to step in. Which is what happens, folks. You can have 4 people in each team, of which obviously only 3 are playing, but you can sub them in and out after the end has to finish. Doesn't have to wait to the end of the set, so can make for some interesting changes. So particularly if someone isn't bowling that well, or someone's doing extremely well, the opposition, you can flick around to make some changes. Again, trying to make the game more interesting, fast flowing, with short sets. And then, of course, when you get the one-end shootout, which always makes it very, very interesting and cutthroat. Starting to certainly get their range here now, Pete. There's no question about that.
Well, City picking up 4 on the last end. That's what I've got on the score, though, unless they had a power play going. Of course, the power plays do make things very interesting.
Well, they do. Certainly having a little bit of a search for it here, but he's going to pull in narrow. Probably still 2.
I don't think he liked it.
No, I think you could tell by the grimace on his face. Weight was pretty good, but just pushing it out a little bit, moving wide, going through probably a couple of feet. See what they're trying to do, searching for it to move it. Problem is also when you start to get towards the end of the set, of course you're searching, no point coming second, so they start searching for some shots, and the problem is when you take high risk shots to get high results, is sometimes it can go the opposite way. But I suppose if you're down and you're going to lose anyway, it doesn't particularly matter. Clearly, I would say trying to get in behind, probably had hoped that goes slightly further, but still good protection. Closer, but still just flicking on the outside. See the shot they're trying to do. Question now is whether they try and cover or look at loading. They don't particularly want to fatten the target. Knowing that they are 4-zip up at the minute, so they can afford to look at more protection rather than going for shots. And you can see that City is certainly, Tally Rupner is certainly searching for that. Here he goes, he's gone wide. And again, hoping to get in, but too heavy, goes into the ditch. So try to cover that back bowl at the back there, folks, so you can see that if the jack gets moved. So we'll see what happens. May only be 1 down. Let's see what he has happens here. I think it might just go now. Has he got it? No, he's got it. And there, you go. So Tally Rupner 1 down is the call.
They'll take City will take the mat again,
City
go to
take
5.
That, so you can see why the bowl was out there to cover, and that's exactly what it ended up getting shot. So City Moore up to 5. on end number
2 of the second set, Phil.
Sun streaming in on the left-hand side. Well, we hope that one stays on. Looks as though they may have lifted it out, which won't help. A little bit more weight, but that's pretty good leading, I have to say. Very good leading, and drops makes it even harder. Really got to look at fattening the target. You've got to leave it to your second, most likely, to try and change the head a little bit, see if he can come on, open it up a little bit. It's heading all right as long as it holds. Oh, it doesn't want to go under. Anywhere behind is what they're trying to call at this stage, but probably in behind would be better. Need to fatten it. Now the pressure's on the second to try and change the head. At the moment they're 2 down. Ideally now, said he'd be looking at getting in behind. Would have been perfect more in under. Still.
Am I going to turn this through the jack?
All right, talent room. Yep, trying to push through the jack, change the head. Probably looking at about 3 feet on. Can't quite see it, unfortunately. Not a lot of people used to. Well, I'm not going to talk about getting in the way of the cameras, Pete.
Jeez, Phil.
Apparently I'm bad. Oh, look at that. Very good bowl, very good spot at worst. Can certainly afford to attack now.
You might as well play a little bit quicker now. Try and get the split on them.
Yeah, you can hear what the skip's saying. Can afford to go up a little bit faster now. Look at doing the split. The split's the ideal world. Unfortunately, he's gone heavy all right, but kept the same width. So, of course, need to narrow it up when that happens. Looks pretty true even on the drive from what I'm seeing for the first time as well.
All the reports, Phil, is the passers-by, and I've seen has been playing fantastic. So.
Oh, yeah. No, nothing but positive comments from any player that I've discussed it with. But as I did mention, as you get further into the set, then they've got to get multiples, and that's what it's all about. See the sponsor in the top left-hand corner, Green Line.
Green Line. Put the roof in. I think they've still got to put some shades on the side, Phil.
They just mentioned that when they put all the lights on, that the lights were so bright that the tennis players next door, even with their lights, the lights were that bright. So they're going to be looking at that as well, and also that will stop a little bit of horizontal rain coming in on the side. So that's on the tennis court side. So we see a little tennis court basically next door, and out the other side of the dome, you've got all the pickleball courts going on. Quite a few there.
Pickleball, Phil. It's a use, like I said, Phil.
Where can we fit them at Kringle? I don't know where.
We just take out one of the car parks, Phil. Buy a house next door.
Very, very popular. Very popular thought there. Yes.
And City pick up the mat again, so they're doing very well.
Well, I think it's fair to say it's over and dusted as far as the second set's concerned.
Yeah, you have to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, she has led very, very well. No wonder she's leading. Another sponsor, Stone Bridge.
Doing very well, and they've just picked up Village Cinemas.
Really?
Yeah, so very
Wow.
very good to the Caulfield Park Sports Club.
Yes. See a few others also in across the back. The Scala Focus Partners Australia, LasCorp, Direct Chemist Outlet, Community Bank, Caulfield Park.
That's the Bendigo Bank. Yes.
Yes. So, Park Dome, as it's now called, home of the Bears.
Well, Caulfield is traditionally has always been affiliated with the Bear. And it used to be the Caulfield Football Club was also known as the Bears.
Get out.
As a kid, used to go down there each Sunday for VFA football, and yeah.
Well, Stonebridge, who we saw up earlier, are commercial property specialists, so the commercial property managers. Green Line, the M-Line Medical Centre, which is obviously nearby. AR Food Service, Scotch Line, and PKF. So plenty of sponsors.
Side bottom there, just guiding it right nicely in. Might have just pushed it on. Yeah, that's an interesting call. Comes into the earlier bowl by the fact of the movement would come through onto the back one and flick it through. It's either that or to rake it through. Thereabouts, in behind, which is good. Skip claps the effort. Something to get through there now. Going through some scores at the moment, just up on the screens, Phil. We'll go across from rink 1.
Yeah, Dandenong level. They need to win this set, by the way.
With Colac.
Yeah, with Colac.
No update in the...
No, it doesn't look as though they've been
Geelong
using
Eastern.
the scoreboard there. They should be well and truly up.
Burwood District's going berserk on Drysdale at the moment, currently leading 9-0.
Yeah, but of course the one we're looking at is 9-0, so pretty well nailed the second.
Altona up against
Mount Eliza,
Mount
4-3.
Mount Eliza take the first one there, Phil?
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yes.
Yep. And Mitcham and Mortlake, we see Mitcham currently leading 6-3.
Well, they won the first Mitcham, so they get the second. It'll be all over Red Rover. Kringle down against Whittlesea 5-1 after 4 ends, so it's looking very much as though that'll be 2 sets to Whittlesea, the great Ray Jansen. So the Adams boys there representing Kringle. And the last one, Pete, we've got Heathmont.
Heathmont currently trailing 4-6, and that is against Croydon.
Yes.
So we'll keep you up
And
to
I'm pretty confident Heathmont won the first set there too. Yeah, the idea is to get one in behind. Alright, here he comes again. Just held slightly out there for a second. Needs to drop. Oh. There's a lot of talk there, but my gut feeling is this will be the one-end shootout, Pete. I'm just trying to see, because they're not keeping it at 100% up to date, whether it's the end of the 5th or 6th end.
Yeah.
See if they clear the screen.
They stuffed that right up because
Good start, Julie. Come on, take that.
It's 3-9.
that's going into tiebreaker.
It's the tiebreaker, Pete, so it is the tiebreaker. Just being told it was actually 9-3, so they unfortunately messed up the scoreboard a little bit there. I suppose new scoreboards, new toggles.
So we'll take it
Takes
back
a little bit.
and we'll get it back to 1 set all, and we'll reduce back to 0. So we're in a tie-break situation now.
I tell you what, the lead for Memorial City has just been nailing it. So important to get a lead. Who's on? And this one, unfortunately, oh no, just gets it, holds it. Pretty cutthroat when it just comes down to the last end. Probably change hands here, I'd suggest. No, still keeping that side. So wants to come in under the head onto the shot bowl. Suppose slightly wide, can run onto their bowl to knock it in or take the jack back. So you've got 3 options there, folks, as you see it on the screen. See what happens here if we move out a little bit. Down it comes. Just needs to roll it. Oh, just didn't quite. But now has the bowl in behind, so now gives the options, can either come forehand or backhand.
On the backhand, mate. If you're taut, you'll land in seconds.
We're hearing the backhand there.
Does not want to move the jack. Does not want to move the jack.
Oops.
Does not want to move, well, probably in a better spot, to be fair.
To advantage.
Could have easily gone the other way, Pete.
Was tucked in behind.
Same shot still there. Right down at the pointy end now, folks. Does not want to be short. Does not want to be short. Needs to err on being heavier. He's pushed it wide.
Oh,
Needs to roll it. Oh, 2 good bowls thereabouts. The weight was better for the shot to roll it in.
But he's stuck in behind to this.
Yeah, but he could have afforded to be narrow and cross the head. Could be huge. Now it'll be interesting to see which way he's calling them. He's actually taking their hand now. Now the risk that he runs, of course, is hitting the opposition in. But if the weight's correct, at worst, put something in the way. May as well take their line. A lot of people, don't do it and leave the gate open. This one looks very narrow. See what happens. Yeah, it was short. It was the concern about knocking the opposition bowl in, so unfortunately that was the result of which certainly only one hand to play now, now that the jack's moved.
Dandenong picking the second set up on rink 1.
Oh, I don't know. We've got to watch that. The shaking hands. They lost the first one, I thought.
Scoreboard showing 4-3 at the moment to Dandenong.
Yeah. But in saying that, I thought they lost the first set, which means they should be playing a one-end shootout, and the fact that they're not may dictate that they mightn't have won the second set. All right, let's see what happens here. And wide. Got to err on being narrow even.
What's that? Yeah, I think you have to.
So there'll be only one bowl left to go from City.
The only other thing is trying to get the back in here in case he gets the jack out.
Yeah, he's talking about coming in the back, leaving it open.
I'd rather you beat him to it.
Yeah, all right. He's asked to see if he can try and beat him to it. Either that or just put something in the way. Grass is looking good. If it slips in underneath, that makes it that much harder. Still there, they've still got second shot, so he needs to come in underneath and sit that bowl out. He needs to take that risk. I'd be going the shot bowl, narrowing it up, either way you look at it. At worst, he could push the last bowl through and stay. He's coming down to have a look. It's pretty important.
Of course, this is the tie-break end.
So I'd be certainly looking at... So P, if we can just somehow get that camera back a little bit to look at the head. Okay, so they're just checking it. I'd say they definitely have a second shot. He's just checking that at the minute. If you can come in underneath and sit the white and we'll say pink, yeah, in through there, what they're talking about. Now he's got to, if he has the weight and is a little bit too wide, he'll sit the third shot through and maybe stay, yeah. Or if he's narrow, the ideal world is to come in underneath and sit the shot bowl through and stay and get 2. So there's more options doing that, but I would say that he probably needs to have a good meter on, minimum. No point being short. Let's see what he does. All glory now. Certainly going the weight, looking for it. Let's drop it down, Pete. Let's check this out. It's very close. Needs to sit it flush and stay. And that's what he did. There you go. And that's it, folks, unless there's one more bowl to come.
There is one more.
So it was interesting, Pete. Went through the options and pretty well came off as we discussed. That was certainly the shot to play.
Speed here, Phil, or what do you think?
Well, no point dying wondering is all I can say. Pressure is now back on. Needs to sit that one through. And again, I would probably err on not being short at all and finessing. Looking at coming up the guts. See what happens. Chosen to finesse. Has he finessed too much so it crosses the line?
He's gone narrow.
Wait to see what happens. He's going to need a lucky rub. And goes back. Let's see. Nope. And there you go. Gave it a bit of a chance, probably a bit wide. Need a little bit more luck. If it hit the shot bowl flush, would have been a different story. So there we go.
So, folks, we're going to end the stream. We're going to come back for the second round. We're going to try and come back on Facebook and YouTube and Vimeo. We've just got sorting out some technical difficulties. We'll be back very shortly.
Make sure that Clickers are brought in. We're still waiting on a couple to go on for the next round. So just